the water is live, but we do have a bit of an issue because downstairs there's no water, as in nothing coming out of any of the pipes. We've got nothing. Dead. All dead.
Right.
Hello, you beautiful lot. I'm absolutely buzzing. I'm absolutely buzzing. If you didn't see my short on Monday, which is today when I'm recording this, oh my God. Oh my God. If you're a car guy, if you're a petrol head, sorry, car person, you will understand what it's like when you sell a car that means more than just a car to you. So I had a Nissan 350Z and I sold it back in December 2021 because we had Orion and it wasn't getting used as much, and I just thought, it's time. I've had my fun. I owned it for 8 years. It's time for it to go. Little did I know that car it meant so much to me. It meant so much to me. It was more than just a car to me. And I'd been in touch with the guy I sold it to. And today I brought her back home. I'm so happy. Like, it's literally like when I sold that car, a piece of my puzzle went missing. And I had cars in between. Nothing ticked the box. Nothing. It wasn't about, I didn't want the most powerful car, the most expensive car. It's just what that car did for me, how it made me feel, and the enjoyment I got from driving it. I couldn't match it to anything else. I got her back. Got her back. I know some of you watching this might think, oh, I'm being weird or whatever, but if you know, you know. Only people there will be some people out there who understand exactly how I'm feeling and you can relate to it. And those who can't, don't worry about it. But those who can, I'm sharing this because it's such a momentous occasion for me. Like, this never happens. How many of you have sold a car that you loved, that you modified yourself, you worked on it yourself, you put your time and effort and heart into it, and then had the opportunity to buy it back? I bought it back for more than I sold it for. Not a great deal more, but the value of the car has gone up. And the previous owner, he added a couple of extra mods to it. He put HSD coilovers on it, so the fully adjustable on the ride height and the dampening on the suspension and everything. He's tinted the windows and everything. And he deleted the rear wiper. Other than that, it's still exactly, it was a 2-hour drive home and I loved every single minute of it. Right, that's out of my system. Well, it's not out of my system. I'm going to be talking about this for forever now. So I'm never letting that car go. But you're not here to listen to me talk about my car. You're here to see what I've been up to work-wise, plumbing and heating chat. So we've got another installation video for you guys. Interesting one, maybe not so interesting. I'll let you be the judge of it. I hope you enjoy it. I don't know what else to say. I'm going to sign this off. I know most of the intro has just been about me and the car. But yeah, enjoy the video. Morning. How are we all doing today? Another day, another install. So yesterday I did that combi install, the backseat 836, which went well. And today I'm assisting another friend of mine, and we've got an unvented cylinder to install on a S-Plan system. Well, it's S-Plan Plus because we've got 2 heating zones, one central heating, one underfloor heating, and the hot water zone. It's a very, very tight cupboard space that we're working in. So I'm not sure how much how much footage I actually get, but I'll show you as we go inside. I'm just waiting for the builders to basically just clear out their stuff. They're just loading their stuff on the van, and then we'll go inside and I'll show you what we're working with. Right, here we go. This is where we're going to be working today. It's an ideal system boiler. It's already been installed, flues been done. I've got this unvented cylinder to fit in here, so you can see it's a very, very tight cupboard space. And plan is to come off from here. I'll try and get light in here in a minute, but come off of here, T, go across here, then zone valve, zone valve, zone valve. After the T, bypass, filter, and back into there. We then need to bring one of the flows down to there for the hot water flow. Got the hot water return there. That's going to come around, and we're going to try and sneak the pipe there. Obviously, we're going to have the cylinder out the way, so we're going to do some stuff on this wall. We can't clip anything to this wall because they've got these sliding doors. We can't do anything on this wall, but we might just get away with clipping. I forgot what we're going to clip down here. Maybe the heating flow, sorry, because there's a whole bank of pipes here that are coming underneath here and then just literally running there. So we're going to lift this board up and then take whatever pipes we need to here, because originally I believe the boiler was going to go there, but now that it's here, most of these are going to be redundant, so we can chop them out, take them from here and bring it up here where we need to. Got the blue MDP for the cold feed. That again, we're going to run it underneath here, probably bring it up from there up here, maybe stick a combi valve somewhere here, and then, so I'm about to sneeze. I thought I was, you know that feeling when it goes. And then bring the cold maybe back around here, down, and then cold feed is in there. We need to keep this faced this way for the immersion if we ever need to do any work on it. TPRV, PRV from the boiler, the condense from the boiler, and the PRV from the combi valve are all going to go into that. I think it's 1.5 inches. They're all going to go into there. Secondary return, that's going to get capped, and then yeah, thermostat. There's a lot to do, there's a lot to get on with, and there's a lot to plan as well, because we're working in such a tight cupboard space. So like I said, I'll see how much footage I can get. Not promising anything. Let's see. Oh, not pressing today either. Old school soldering. That's right. Let's see if I still got it. Okay, so that's that little board open, and we've got heating flow, heating return, cold, hot, and obviously the gas is done. So Mo's been here and he's gas. Just making holes to bring the pipes down. So we have actually had a slight change of plan, which actually works out better for us. And it is that we can use this wall because there's 18mm ply behind here before it goes to this door. So as the builder said to us, as long as we don't use longer than 40mm screws, which allows it to go through the clip and into the ply, then we should be good. So the plan now is we mocked up the cylinder initially, put it into the corner there. Flow is then going to come there. We're going to now try and mount the zone valves on this wall. We've got a single zone underfloor heating manifold to go on as well, so that's going to go here. First hole is going to be our main cold feed coming up into the combi valve. Second hole is going to be our balanced cold going back down, and that will link into the cold supply there. And then the third hole there is going to be our central heating flow, so that's going to come off of there and into there. That first hole there is going to be our hot, so we're going to bring that round and can link that onto the hot. And then the second hole there is going to come through, and that's going to be our central heating return. And then those two, we're going to bring them up the wall here, above the cylinder, and then obviously the hot will go into the top of the cylinder, and the return will go back into there. That's the plan. Now we just got to get on with it. So like I said, I'll try and film as much as I can, but it's going to be quite tight. We'll see what we can do. Right, here's a little progress update. Now, yeah, I've not been able to film anything whilst we're working because it's such a tight little cupboard. Mo's working in this space, I'm working here, so there's literally no way to set the camera up. But so far, flow's coming off of there, teed off for 2 zone valves, so that furthest one is going to be our heating flow, so that's going straight underneath there. Then Mo's going to tee off the heating flow from there and link onto there. That is our cylinder flow. I was going to bring it down from there and then into the cylinder flow, but that's going to get in the way of our balance cord, which is the middle hole. So we're probably going to cut that about here and then bring it straight and then elbow down into the cylinder flow. And I did have an elbow here because I was going to put all the zone valves equal distances apart and bring that down here. But that's not going to work now because we need to fit the combi valve. That first hole there is going to be our cold feed into the combi valve. So that's going to go there. Yeah, no, it's not going to work. So we're going to leave the zone valve as close to this end here as possible. Then reduce that straight to 15 because that manifold's only got 15 mil connection. So we're going to bring that straight down into 15, go into there, and then the return of that manifold is going to come along that wall down, and then tee into the cylinder return whenever we get round to doing that bit. But yeah, that's as far as we've got so far. Can have a little break for lunch and then carry on. Okay, I know this isn't the best video today, but it's just another progress update. So I've got the cylinder partially piped up, hot and colds are done, the water is live, but we do have a bit of an issue because downstairs there's no water, as in nothing coming out of any of the pipes. Before, there was a bank of pipes coming here. It was central heating flow, central heating return, hot water and cold water. But the builder basically got my colleague to cut out the pipes that were running here. I believe they were linked onto here, yeah, hot and colds, because he said that they've been connected elsewhere. But downstairs, we've now got no running water whatsoever. We've opened these isolation valves, the ones in the kitchen, the temporary kitchen downstairs, and also these. We've got nothing. Dead. All dead. So we don't know what the builder's done or what his plumber's done, but we've just followed instructions. They've left for the day, we're still here, so now we are in a bit of a predicament. What do we do next? Because it's 5:30. They've got running water upstairs, I believe. I think Mo's gone upstairs. I've just heard a tap running upstairs. So that's telling me that the water is connected upstairs, because all of Mo's work prior to me coming today was all this. So that's all heating flow, heating return, cold water, hot water. And I can hear the water running in there. So that's telling me that that's all fine. But downstairs, what we've been asked to do seems to have not worked. So yeah, I'm not sure what's going to happen next. I'll keep you guys updated as soon as I know more. Madness. Okay, so first job today, I've got to replace this gas hob. New one's already here. Underneath, luckily we've got a fair bit of space. There's a gas cock there already. I don't know if you can see. So I'm rushing this because I've only got an hour to do it before the parking restriction starts. Yeah, I'm probably just going to set this up on a time lapse and just let you guys see me take out an old gas hob, put a new one on. Drop test is done. The gas meter's in the basement downstairs. In fact, that's just finished. So let's go and check that we've got no drop. Oh, fun times. Oh, let's have a look. Yeah, no drop. Sweet. Let's get this one disconnected. Get the new one on. And hopefully it's a nice straight swap because I've got a lot to get through today.
Now, as this was a landlord job, it was really easy for me to get all my paperwork done whilst I was doing the hob. So once it was installed and I'd done my tightness test and I was doing the gas rating, etc., I was able to input all the details into Power Now, raise the invoice and get it sent as soon as the job was done.
Right, gas hob's done. I'm just gas rating it at the moment. Got how long left? 1 minute. Oh no, I'm just doing everything. So I've got another minute left on the gas rate. But yeah, I've had a nice touch underneath here. Pipe work all lined up as well. Didn't have to do any adjustment to the pipe work. There's already gas cock there. And I just wired the plug back in on a 3-pin with a 3-amp fuse. So yeah, as soon as this gas rate's done, we are out of here. And just in time before the parking restriction ends. Happy days. Right, we are back at this cylinder job from yesterday. Mo's finished piping up. So yesterday we got as far as tying in the returns and stuff. So Mo's today tied in the underfloor heating flow. So that zone valve's on there, stuck an AAV on there, stuck another AAV on there, put the filling loop on with the pressure gauge, managed to get the filter in just there. So that's now tied in. Got the expansion vessel on the return, the isolation valve and the drain off point on there. That's all good. We are filling currently and ooh, I love the sound of an AAV hissing away. Bypass is in as well. That is all done. He's just got to do the PRV and the condense, and now my job is, you know what time it is? Wiring time. My favorite bit. Mo's got me a Wago wiring center, whole bunch of Wagos. We've got a Nest that's going to be doing the heating hot water, and then we've got another, this is going to be doing the underfloor heating. So I reckon I'm going to put the wiring center here because it's away from any potential risk of it leaking. It's close to the zone valve as well, so I should be able to get all the cables straight into there. And I just need to bring wherever they're going to put a spare in round from there. I don't know if this cable is going to be long enough. Oh, something's leaking. 1 second. That's right. If I just shut that off for the time, this needs, yeah, this needs nipping up there. Right, that's off. Right, let us get that nipped up. I think just, it's literally, that's my fault because when I was doing the flow yesterday, that probably loosened a bit. Yeah. Okay, let's turn that back on and carry on filling. Yeah, that's all good now. It's not leaking anymore. I'm going to set the camera up on here on a time lapse and hopefully you'll be able to capture me doing all the wiring just here. Let's get on with it. Right, hope you enjoyed that time lapse. We are all wired in with the Nest, the wiring center, and the boiler. Now, you're going to say, it looks messy, you don't know how to tidy up your cables. The job is not finished. I came here to give Mo a hand with the wiring. As you can see, nothing is finished yet. Save your criticism for when I actually do something wrong. which is every so often. I try to do things as best as I can, but save it for when I actually mess up. Everything's wired in. Mo's gonna tidy up the cables once he's finished off whatever he needs to. He's still got the PRV and the condenser to do, so he's gonna come back another day and tidy up all the cables. But I've got the wiring done for him. So we've got 1, 2, 3 zone valves. They are wired in sequence wherever. So what I've done here, done my live rail, my neutral rail, my earth rail at the back there, and on this side is all the switching. It's a lot to take in, but you just got to eliminate your live, earth and neutrals. Once you've eliminated those 3, this side becomes a little bit more self-explanatory, because then you're only dealing with switching wires. So obviously the nest is going to be doing the heating and the hot water. In here we put a link between live and 2, and then 2 and 5. So they are your commons. The number 3 goes straight to the brown on the central heating zone valve, so that will turn on the central heating. The grey from number 6 is this one, and that goes to the common on the cylinder stat. Once that turns on, that's going to send power down to the blue, which is going to activate that brown, which is this middle cable here, which goes to the middle zone valve, which will give us hot water for the cylinder. Now the underfloor heating stat, I haven't wired it in because they've run the cable for us over there. Obviously the wall's not finished yet, so I can't wire that in yet, but that is literally just live, neutral and common. So when it needs to be wired in, it will literally just be live and neutral, put a link between live and common, and NO, which is our switch live, is this black wire here. It's either that one or that one, I can't remember which one now, but it's a black wire. I've used black as the switch live cables. And then from here, obviously the boiler cable was long enough to reach straight here, and then there's another switch live, just a single core cable going back there to this switch live in the boiler. And then the underfloor heating stat, like I said, that's wired in to work with that stat. And then also the underfloor heating pump, that is the brown, or the live on the underfloor heating pump is wired in to the brown on the underfloor heating motorized valve. So that's actually those 3 there. Got brown for the motorized valve, we've got black from the underfloor heating thermostat, which is that one. And then we've got this brown here, which is the live coming from that pump. Everything's wired in. Everything's up to pressure. We've got bar pressure in the system. Had one little leak underneath here, this T, which was my trying to be neat soldering. Mo luckily came to the rescue and sorted that out. But other than that, no leaks. We are all good. Unfortunately, would have loved to test the system today, but we can't test it fully today. But Mo's going to come back and commission it and everything like that. My job here is done. I hope you've enjoyed this install video. Hope you enjoyed the time lapse, and any questions or queries on wiring, drop a comment below and I'll do my best to answer as many as I can. So bye-bye everyone. Bye-bye. 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 Right, signing out. Take care guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe as well.